taking a different view on Trump's conviction for election interference. Because what I am looking at is, what did it cost us to have Trump possibly stealing the presidency by concealing this information about his affair with Stormy Daniels? And the reason I say that is the Access Hollywood video came out on October 7th. Okay? The Republican Party was in a panic, trying to find out how to throw Trump overboard or even put Mike Pence at the top of the ticket and have Trump as vice president. But once that storm passed, the specter of Stormy Daniels going public with her encounter with Donald Trump where they had sex, she was going to reveal that. And it was right before the 2016 election. So on October 27th, Michael Cohen wired $130,000 to Stormy Daniels' attorney. On November 1st, Cohen got the signed contract back with Stormy Daniels' signature on, although she used a pseudonym at the time. So that's November 1st. November the 8th, Donald Trump was elected President of the United States. And the reason I say this possibly stolen election, if you had compounded what happened with the Access Hollywood tape and dropped right on top of that the revelation of Trump's encounter with Stormy Daniels, he very likely would have lost that election. But since he hid that information, he won. And to me, that's a stolen presidency, because the people didn't have all the information they needed to make a decision. So what did that possibly stolen presidency cost all of us? First person or group of people I'm going to ask are women. Because guess what? During Trump's presidency, he appointed Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court. And that tilted the Supreme Court to a Republican right-wing direction. Those are 9 justices, 3 liberal and 6 not so much. So if Hillary Clinton had won and appointed 2 justices, it would have been 5-4 the other direction. So what did we lose because of that? Roe v. Wade is gone. Abortion rights are under attack all over the country on a state-by-state level. What else did it cost? The Voting Rights Act was weakened. States can implement any kind of laws they want to restrict voting rights without first having to clear it through the Justice Department. That's a huge loss. And what else? Well, the consideration of race for admission in college has basically been struck down by this Supreme Court. And most recently, they made a decision that gerrymandering for partisan political purposes can't automatically be considered as being based on race, even if it supposedly breaks up a minority area in such a way that the representation that should be going to Congress is tilted in a different direction. So we have lost a lot, let alone the division, the lack of any um, credibility that actual facts may have, um, the open racism that Trump has given a permission slip for. We lost so much because possibly this man stole a presidential election. That's how big this was. We may have had an illegitimate president for 4 years based upon what was revealed in this trial where he was convicted on 34 counts of election interference and falsifying business records. Sometimes you have to think a little bit differently to realize the scope of the damage that has been done.